Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Chantel, this is my basic journey, and today we're going to be talking about how I make money through YouTube and the other ways I make money online. I know this isn't my usual content, so if you aren't interested in this or are easily triggered by talking about finances, you should probably just click off of this video. This is for those of you who are genuinely interested in how YouTube actually pays you and what the first months of monetization can actually look like. Before moving in my van, I was constantly worried about what I was going to do for money on the road, but I started my YouTube channel long before I even got a van. And I was working on it for a very long time, and I think that's something that I really wanted to stress if I was going to talk to you guys about how I make money, because I mean, it took me 2 years before I could actually use the money that I made off of YouTube to live on. And I do want to go more into the analytical side of YouTube because your payment fluctuates. In order to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers until May of 2020. I think my first video went up in July of 2018. And don't go watch it, it's really embarrassing. So I just wanted to stress that I am making money off of YouTube now, but it took me a long time to get to where I'm at. And I think that if you are wanting to follow that path, just start making videos. That's my biggest advice that I have for you. Even if you think they're horrible or if you cringe watching them, just post them and just continue posting and be consistent. I took this YouTube masterclass with Sean. You can find him through Think Media, and I'll link that below. But I learned so much. I literally have almost a notebook full of information from him. So YouTube is my main bread and butter, so to say. And after the last couple of years of really trying to build a business online, I have learned to add multiple little streams of income here and there, and so those multiple streams become bigger streams, and it's called income stacking, and I'm going to go over that very briefly. But before I get into that, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my YouTube analytics, because I know a lot of you are very interested in starting a YouTube channel. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about it, and I'm not an expert. I'm just gonna let you guys know, we just talked about that, but I can at least show you how YouTube pays me and how views and watch time translate into dollars. So let's take a look at that. Before we start diving into my YouTube analytics, I just want to throw this out there that if talking about finances or money or anything triggers you in any way, you don't have to watch this video. In fact, you can just skip this whole YouTube analytic viewing party and go to this part of the video where I explain the other ways that I make money online. I also want to state that this video is for educational purposes and that I want to focus more on the how I make money on YouTube rather than the how much money I make on YouTube. It's not about that. It is about if it is attainable and what you can expect starting out, because I am going to start with the very beginning, and I'll show you what I made when I had 1,000 subscribers and I had just gotten monetized, and so we can see how it varies and what you can expect, because it does vary greatly. YouTube is like every other business where it has many seasons and it is constantly fluctuating, and so I just want to put this out there so that it can help people, you know, maybe make a decision if this is something that you really want to pursue, because as I told you before, it's not something that happened overnight. I worked really hard for a long time, but after I learned that I loved this and that I really wanted to work at making it more of a career, I needed to treat it more like it was an actual business. And so I started doing a bunch of research, and I love watching people's YouTube analytic videos, and so I will watch them personally, which is why I'm making this. And so I know that it's not my normal content, so if you're new and you're just not watching and you're just watching this to get YouTube information, yeah, this is not my normal content. I normally make van life videos. This is my van. I live and travel in my van full time, so if you're interested in that, you guys should subscribe. But yeah, this is totally not my normal topic, but I had a lot of people ask me about it, and it was something that I was looking up, and so I figured, you know what, I hope this can help some people. So I'm gonna look into my analytics. I'm gonna bring you guys with me, and I hope it helps. So YouTube is actually part of Google, and so they use Google AdSense for their monetization. And basically what Google AdSense is just advertisers pay them to show their advertisements. It basically breaks down to getting paid every single time an ad plays on your platform. So once you start creating content on YouTube, you can go into YouTube Studio and you can find all of your analytics here. You can also find information about monetization, and once you're monetized, it'll also show you your revenue information. And I also get my music from YouTube Studio. They have an entire audio library that you can choose music from here, completely free. Like I mentioned earlier, your revenue is dependent on how many times advertisements are viewed on your platform. They go by a number known as your CPM, which is essentially like your cost per milli, which is every 1,000 views. Keep in mind that CPMs can actually vary greatly even within the same niche, but I think it is very dependent on how advertiser friendly your content is. However, the average CPM is around $7.50, which basically means every 1,000 views, or every time an advertisement is viewed 1,000 times, then you get paid $7.50. Also, remember how I said that YouTube has many seasons? Your CPM kind of reflects this. Like, you'll see when we're going through my analytics how much it changes from when I got monetized in May to what it was in December near the holidays. And then also how much it changed after the holidays were over and January began, and you just see it just go boop. So now let's see how much that translates to as far as views and payday. We'll start when I first got monetized, which was in May of 2020. I had just reached 1,000 subscribers and 400,000 watch hours, and I was like, seriously, my mind was blown at the time. Like, my mind is still blown. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel so far. So here are my analytics for May of 2020, my first month. As you guys can see, my CPM was $7.09 first starting out. I think this is pretty average. You can see that my views were around 25,000. I had 156,000 watch minutes, and that equaled out to $115. So, I mean, that for my first month, I was actually very, very happy with this. You know, making $100, like doing what I loved, like I was very excited for this first $100. So now we're gonna go into June 2020, and you guys are gonna be able to see how much it actually fluctuates month to month. It's crazy. I was very excited seeing this number. However, keep in mind this was the midst of the pandemic and during the lockdown, and nobody had better time to watch YouTube than this time, and so I think that actually helped me a lot. But as you can see, my CPM jumped from 704 to 868. I also had 139,000 views compared to the 25,000 the month before, and then 996,000 watch minutes. And I ended up making $980 that month, and that was my second month being monetized, you guys. Like, it shocked me. Now you guys can see in my third month, which was July of 2020, that my CPM and my views and my pay all dipped dramatically. Okay, I'm so happy I didn't quit my day job. So let's keep July up for a second, and let's take a look at July and August next to each other, because this is something I found very interesting, and how much of a difference just a little bit more on your CPM can make. And so as you can see, in August, I actually made $875 as my CPM, so it went up. However, my views and my watch time were both down. And I actually made more money in August, even though I had less views and less watch time than July. September was a slower month, and I think this is around the time when people really started going back to work full time, and you know, people just weren't on the internet watching videos all day anymore. And so you can definitely see, like I said, it just fluctuates all over the place, and it's very undetermined every single month. So just keep in mind, if you're somebody who really likes structure and knowing exactly what your paycheck is going to be, maybe YouTube is not the best career choice. So even though it was a slower month in September, I actually had a lot lower views. My CPM went up a lot, and I don't know if that's just because the fall season was coming or what, but it went up to $10.92. I had 34,000 views, 260,000 watch minutes, which equated to around $330. Now, starting in October, my channel started really picking up. I was gaining a lot more subscribers, and so my numbers went up, and that's when I started making, I wouldn't even say good money, but I definitely started making a little bit more than I was. October just happened to be the month that my job ended, and so it was very nice that I was able to kind of supplement my income with YouTube. As you can see from my October analytics, my CPM was at $11.70 this month. I had 61,000 views, 435,000 watch minutes, and that equated to around $739 as my revenue that month. And this is when I was kind of like excited to see this number. Like $739 a month is not a lot of money, but for me it was like, you know, I could probably like scrape by with that. I could probably make it happen. And so this is when I started getting really excited about van life and being able to travel full time and being a digital nomad on YouTube. So I think it's really common that your CPM goes up during the holidays. So the next 2 months, which was November and December of 2020, my CPM was a lot higher than it has ever been. And like I said, it dropped dramatically when we went into January, but for November and December, I both had very good CPMs. As you can see, in November, my CPM was $12.33. I had 80,000 views that month, 596,000 596,000 watch minutes, which equated to around $986. December 2020 was by far the best month that I've had on YouTube so far. As you can see, my CPM went up to $13.89. I had 98,000 views this month, 794,000 watch minutes, and that equated to around $1,498. I also just want to add a little tidbit about payday. It comes the 21st of the following month. So even though that's what I made for December, I won't get that until January 21st, if that makes sense. I just wanted to throw that out there. So now we're at present time, we're in January 2021. So I hope by showing you the first months of me being monetized that it helps some of you or kind of gives you an idea, like a very rough idea of what your first few months of being monetized could look like. And just keep in mind that it is going to vary greatly channel to channel, even if it's within the same niche. I know that talking about money is kind of a taboo subject and not everybody likes to talk about it, but I did have a lot of people who are very interested in this, and I had a lot of people message me about YouTube questions, and so for those of you who were inquiring, I hope that this helped. Now that I showed you guys how I make money on YouTube, I figured I could tell you the other ways that I make money online. When you start doing your research on building your business online, you're gonna come across a bunch of people talking about income stacking. So one of the first things that you'll hear about when you're learning about income stacking is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is one of the easiest ways to start making a little bit of extra cash with any online business that you have. I mean, before I even got monetized on YouTube, I was using Amazon affiliate marketing, and that's basically you just go to Amazon affiliates, and I'll put a link below for that, and you can just sign up, and then after you sign up you can generate links for any product on Amazon. And so I do a lot of the things that are inside of my van, and so I'll put all of the links below, and those are all affiliate links. So if somebody's like, wow, I really like that tapestry, she can like go into my description box, find the tapestry, and then if she gets it or anything off of Amazon, I think it's for 24 hours after they click on your link, anything they put in their cart and actually order, you get a kickback from them. And it's not much, you know. And in the beginning I was maybe making like $5 a month and I've built it up to maybe like $40 a month. So it's not a lot of extra money, right? But the little bits, and this is just passive income that just, you know, I don't have to do anything, I mean, besides generate links, but really that's, you don't need a lot of skill to do affiliate marketing. A lot of businesses actually have some sort of affiliate marketing program, like even Target has one, so you can like sign up for their affiliate program and then sell Target products on your online business or whatever, on your Facebook, whatever you want to do, right? So a couple of the ones that you guys have probably seen if you watch my videos is, the first one I signed up for was the Nomadic box, and that was because I was a customer. Like I literally was like, oh my gosh, I want to get this box. And so I went to their website and was like looking on their website and saw that they had an affiliate program, and so I signed up for it. And then after I get my boxes, I like showed you guys, right? And like then I gave you a link. So then if anybody clicked on that link and went to their site and ordered something, then I would get a kickback from that. So that's how affiliate marketing works. I've worked with other brands. I also signed up for Jackery's affiliate program, and this was a little different because they actually reached out to me and offered me this solar charging system, right, in exchange for a video, but then also mentioned, hey, we also have this affiliate program if you want to sign up for that while you're doing this video. But as you can see, like, it's easy. There are a lot of companies out there that would actually surprise you have some sort of like affiliate marketing program. And so even like I was looking up Thought Cloud because I had a lot of questions about what CBD I use, and as I was looking on their website, I just like looked and saw that they had a brand ambassador program. But this is something that I've been using for a couple years. It's not just a random product that I like decided to try to sell to anyone, you know what I mean? Like, this is something that I personally used. So affiliate marketing, it's really awesome, it's super easy, and you can find it for even like the brands that you normally use. So Patreon is another way that I make money online. If you guys are not familiar with what Patreon is, it is a subscription based website that you can go and you can like subscribe to some of your favorite creators online, and that way you can help support their channel. I felt really weird making a Patreon at first, I'm not gonna lie, and I bounced it around the old noggin for a while before I decided on how I wanted to go about making a Patreon page. So I wanted to come up with a way that by you guys helping me, we could also help others. And so $1 out of every donation from anybody who joins my Patreon goes to a charity that we choose together every month. It's a lot of fun. I don't know, it's like my favorite thing about my Patreon group. Every single month we hold a poll, and so in the middle of the month I ask you guys for recommendations for charities. Then the week after, I take all the recommendations that you guys have given me, we hold a poll and we all vote on it together, and then we donate every month to the winning cause. And it's so much fun, and I feel like I've gotten to get really close to a lot of the people there. It has built a little fun community, and I don't know. But yeah, Patreon is another thing that you can add on to make a little bit extra money online. I also like to make art, and I do a lot of crafty stuff, and so I do have an Etsy page as well. So yeah, all of those little things all add up together and kind of make it all one lump sum at the end of the month. All right, you guys, to avoid having this video be like 45 minutes long, I am going to end this here. If you have questions about this, I actually really enjoy talking about this kind of stuff. I do follow a couple people whose channels are like mainly about YouTube analytics and stuff. Catherine Manning, she used to be the content bug, but she's awesome. You should go follow her if you're interested in more of that kind of stuff. So I hope it helps some of you if you guys are interested in starting a YouTube channel or creating an online business. Maybe generate some ideas for what could get some extra income going, but I wanted to be more helpful. I know, like, telling you, like, yeah, you can start a YouTube channel and start making money, but it might take like 2 or 3 years. But I wanted to be real with you guys. It's not something that just happens overnight. It is something I had to work on for a couple years in order to be able to sustain myself on the road. If you guys have any more questions about this, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer them as much as I can and possibly even make a follow-up video about it. But if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so below. I'll also put my links for everything in the description box in case you are interested in any of the things that I was talking about today. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!